Extra special warning. Our hosts do no research and preparation for these movies. They are just two cynical douchebags. They think just because they have 10 years of bad TV under their belts, they are qualified to review these horrible movies.
Hey everybody, Bird Gutter here. We're here with another one of the
worst movies on Netflix.
And this week's movie is another fucking Asylum movie. Because there's just so many fucking Asylum movies.
They put out 70 a month, basically. Seriously, they put out like 70
and you know what blows my mind? None of their movies have ever lost money. They've made money on every single one of their movies.
Well, that just hurts.
Craziness.
It's craziness. Good on them, but their movies just kill my soul, dude.
But yeah, this movie stars Treat fucking Williams.
And he's not a treat.
And Ronnie Wrinkled Cox. You know, the dude from fucking RoboCop and fucking, I'll be home, but time for cornflakes from Total Recall.
No, don't do it! And he hit him and he went out. He was like, that was great.
Yeah.
Poor Ron.
But this is not Total Recall, so it won't be that fun to talk about it.
If only he invented the Ed 209. Which one of his inventions? Because, you know, in that one, he was kind of an inventor and he created
Not really,
Ed 209.
he was just a businessman, Dick. He didn't create him, that scientist did. The one that got all blah, 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 that was trying to hit the controls and stuff.
Well, he didn't get shot. It was poor fucking other dude.
Yeah. Here, hold the gun, business guy.
Yeah, what was his name?
I don't know. But he exploded into 1,000,000 pounds of squibs and blood.
Yeah, he did, dude. That was an awesome scene, too.
But whatever, we're not talking about Total Recall or RoboCop. We're talking about Treat Williams and Wrinkled Ronnie Cox.
Well, that was a much better movie, so
Age of Dinosaurs.
Ugh.
Which it's kind of basically, it's like, whatever. I'm not
okay,
gonna...
but first of all, if you see the front cover and you see the
huge dinosaur
foot come down, you know? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Because all the dinosaurs in this, they're all like really crappy CG mixed with hand puppets.
And sometimes they're smaller than man height.
Or sometimes they're bigger.
Even been bigger than man height.
Because they had like a T-Rex type dinosaur, and then they had some raptor type dinosaurs, and some birdemic quality pterodactyls almost.
Yeah. But, you know, okay, the great part about all this is, and I don't care where we are in the movie, I'm saying it now. Fuck. These things cannot be affected by bullets. But a little 4x4 and what else?
Well, we'll get into that. These scientists bring back dinosaurs, you know, they're from this fucking... like a genetics company that's run by Ronnie Cox. They bring back dinosaurs, right?
Yeah, Starscam or some shit.
Scam. Whatever. But whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. They bring back dinosaurs, and then they put on like this kind of King Kong-ish fucking stage show with them. You know, they have them all behind glass, and they're all fucking Ronnie Cox is in his fucking electric wheelchair that's all shitty and cardboard looking, and he's all giving this speech, and he introduces these fucking dinosaurs, and then
they come up like they're like all behind like this plate glass, you know, and you're like, oh, that's a safe way to introduce your dinosaurs.
But Ronnie Cox, you know, is like, we can even heal people that can't walk. So he stands up, does like a little dance, and almost has a heart attack. And then the fucking dinosaurs fucking escape, and then it almost becomes like Die Hard meets Jurassic Park. But not really, because that would mean John McClane is fucking Treat fucking Williams, an ex-fire department dude that somehow means you're in the fire department so you can go anywhere you want and do anything you fucking want.
Pretty much. It's kind of like in Slugs, where, you know, when you're
a health inspector, Mike Brady.
You get to go to fucking everything, you know, you're involved.
But whatever, dinosaurs escape and start killing all these fucking people inside this theater. The cops The cops show up outside the fucking theater, and the cop gets out, and I'm almost expecting Reginald Vell Johnson, you know.
I think he was like Reginald Denny.
No, you know, from like fucking, what's it called, from Die Hard, you know, the cop with the Twinkies.
Oh.
I was almost expecting him to get out, but no, it was the cop from Asian Schoolgirls.
Yep, it was Chia Pet Head. Yeah. He got out, the worst actor on Asylum.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking bad. He's pretty fucking bad.
He is their go-to guy for Asylum. Like, we need a lieutenant for, like, fake cop. Like, call Chip Pet Head.
So Treat Williams and his fucking daughter, like I said, are running around this locked down fucking theater building.
Yeah.
She gets stuck in some kind of cupboard for like 20 minutes. What fucking
She was
ever.
hiding from one of the CGI dining.
Well, because they had this fucking Kmart Raptors Jurassic Park scene, you know, like the kitchen scene in Jurassic Park when the Raptors were all around.
She's kneeling down by the counter,
And the Raptors
you just see him
yeah.
right over top. Yeah.
That basically they ripped that scene off, but did it crappy.
They rip off every scene in every
Yeah.
movie and every concept.
But whatever, the dinosaurs break out of the fucking theater, and now they're running through LA. There's news choppers and fucking police everywhere, and the police are shooting them 10,000 fucking times.
Yeah.
The bullets don't do shit, but Treat Williams and his daughter can kill a dinosaur with a goddamn
hockey
2x4 and a hockey stick.
Yeah, she's like, I'm like, holy fuck.
So there's some bullshit that goes on in the streets of LA, and then they end up in a mall. So now it's dinosaurs in a mall.
New shoes.
Haircuts.
Dinosaurs.
Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and
Oh,
pants.
hell.
Backpacks, get your backpacks.
Dinosaurs.
So there's blah blah blah, more bullshit in the fucking mall. Cops shooting, fucking helicopters exploding. All in crappy CG.
Oh, and crappy CG.
And then
Some of the faces that Treat Bay do were killer. You know, he's like,
dude, his face basically looks like a topographical map of the fucking Rockies. There's so many creases and lines and fucking shit. His looks fucking awful.
Yeah, he looked fucked.
And fucking Ronnie Wrinkled Cox.
Oh, God.
He was an old man in
He was
fucking
really
Total
old
Recall and fucking RoboCop, and now he's a really
The whole way
old
through
man.
this movie, I was just waiting for him to literally die. Literally just go like, and drop over. Like, I'm ready, Cox.
Ronnie Wrinkled Cox.
Yeah, Ronnie, ooh.
But whatever, a whole bunch of bullshit happens, you know.
Ronnie, come on, dude, retire already. You know?
Daughter gets taken away by some pterodactyls, fucking Treat saves the fucking day,
Yep.
and then they both end up on the Hollywood sign, happily ever fucking after. I don't fucking care.
I don't know how they got there, but I don't give a fuck either.
Yeah. They got there because, remember, he was in a helicopter and she was being whatever. It doesn't fucking matter.
They went through this whole ordeal of supposed dinosaurs eating, blowing up things, and just eating, blowing up things. You know, you watched your uncle, whoever the fuck that douche muffin was.
The dude that looked like the kind of autistic version of Jake Busey.
Right, the one that looked like he had a shotgun blast to the front of his head. His hair was like, for like this.
Yeah.
You know? Anyway, he got eaten, no big deal. But at the end of the movie, Treat Williams pulls out this little gay dinosaur chain thing.
Well, because he got it for her when she was like 6 or something.
Yeah, and she's like, I thought you want this back. And she was, I'd have been like, what the fuck? I don't want fucking anything to do with dinosaurs ever again. I don't want to see dinosaurs. I don't want to hear dinosaurs. I mean, both of them seem awfully fucking calm that they just lost a family member.
But also, they
Dinosaurs
also
ate
seem
people.
pretty calm because there are still dinosaurs around.
Yeah.
By the end of the movie, they don't kill all the dinosaurs.
No, this is...
So it's still going on while they're chilling on top of the Hollywood sign.
Right. What the fuck?
And then it fades to fucking black and blah, blah, blah credits. We did forget to mention, though, how this, just like any other Asylum movie, has a constant fucking background score throughout the whole entire movie. It never a moment of silence, ever. Always fucking craptastic score in the fucking background.
Yeah, for real. Like, if right now, me and you just have a scene, we're like, hey man, how you doing? Good job, Robert De Niro. You freeze up on me. You're like...
I have nothing to say. I'm not putting this much thought and effort into Age of the fucking Dinosaurs.
For that little thing, we should have just put like a constant soundtrack. I don't understand it. Why would you, even in scenes that doesn't require it, you know? Like it's just Treat Williams going and taking a shit. You got the you know, it's just constant. Like whoever did it and it was on the Casio keyboard, it was like.
Well, I hope he was paid well because he had to do a lot of work for that movie.
You know, just sit there like, how long do I have to do this? Like throughout the whole movie, because if we have a pause or a break in sound, you'll hear how crappy the sound really is. You know,
the sound wasn't that bad. That's the one thing about Asylum. At least their sound is okay.
I want to go.
I mean, the acting quality sucks, but the sound recording of said sucky acting is okay.
We're so critical of Asylum, but this is what I want. Here's a plea to Asylum: prove us wrong. I know we're dirt poor and we suck balls, but fly us out, spend the couple hundred, and fly us out to your studio in California. Prove us and show us exactly how the process works. Maybe I won't be so harsh on you.
And maybe I could pitch my idea of zombie dinosaur movie.
Yeah, copyright Zombie Dinosaurs.
Yeah, copyright Burn Gutter Zombie Dinosaurs.
Yeah, because
They're back.
I want to
from
know
extinction.
what the fuck. I want to know how. What do you bribe these actors, or do they just come to you begging? Like, I want to know, because some of these actors you haven't seen in a long time, and they come back after like a rehab, or they just been homeless for a while, like fucking poor ass dude
Treat
from Mortal Kombat. No, fucking
Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage, man. He was
Yeah.
just sleeping on the street when they found him. Oh, terrible.
Yeah, I think I'm done with this.
With everything, with life in general.
Well, no, with Age of the Dinosaurs.
I'm definitely done with Age of the Dinosaurs.
So yeah, this has been another one of the worst movies on Netflix. Pretty soon, dude, Hallowtober will be happening when we'll do nothing but a month of fucking horror movies.
Yeah.
Awful
horrible horror movies. Yeah.
But
horror movies nonetheless.
Yeah.
Of course the top fives will have some, if they got some decent horror.
Remember last year we did them all, we did special ones. Remember we did like the zombie fucking death scenes.
Has there really been a really good horror movie since the 80s? Has there been anything that's really been like, that was so fucking awesome? No.
No, there's been some.
Which, when? What?
Cabin Fever was decent, the first one.
Yeah.
Because, it was creative about, the
that's
disease
true.
and stuff.
Okay,
and
maybe I'm being a little biased.
Yeah, there has been
just
some
80s.
decent
I'm just
ones.
popping that question because I look back on it and I'm like, I can't recall a good horror movie that I remembered after the 80s. Like something I really gave a shit about that much.
Well, if you think about it, Scream was
like The Shining.
At first was a pretty decent
Werewolf
one.
in London. All these movies are going to stand out and will stand the test of time.
But I will still
horror
say
movies
that
now
Werewolf
blow.
in London is not really a horror movie.
All they do now is exorcism movies.
And it's
or
not
try
really
to,
a comedy either.
all they try to do now is exorcism movies, or they try to reboot a fucking franchise like Freddy or Jason or
Well, they haven't. No, I guess they did try rebooting that. Never mind.
They basically try to reboot
Yeah.
every one.
And the only one that did kind of okay was actually worth watching was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot.
Right.
The first one.
The big fail that nobody even mentions. This movie didn't fly into the radar. It was flushed into the toilet. It was I, Frankenstein. Does anybody remember that movie did come out with Aaron Eckhart?
Yeah.
And it was just like... It went down the tubes and nobody saw it again. They don't even advertise it.
Because nobody wants a sexy Frankenstein.
No. Nobody wants to see a Frankenstein with just a few scars on his face.
That has superhuman powers.
Yeah. And I think just... Maybe Aaron Eckhart's face bugs people. I'm starting to think
Well, his
maybe
butt
that
kid does kind of bother me.
His butt chin and just his face in general, just kind of bugs people, I think. Like, people are starting to figure out Mark Wahlberg. They're like, this guy can't act, like, at all, I found a Transformer. Don't date my daughter,
Yeah.
I know there's big giant Transformers running around destroying the whole planet, but don't bang my daughter. Fuck your daughter! The goddamn Transformer fucking chaos and fucking things exploding, things dying, blowing up, and you're caring about one dick getting into your girl. You're kidding me!
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
we'll see you next week.
I just had a little conniption snap a little bit.